Good morning. Everyone making their way into a comfortable seated position. Resting your hands in your lap. Closing the eyes. Let's go ahead and drop the chin to the chest. Rolling right ear over right shoulder. Let's extend that left arm out to the side. And from here, just looking down. And looking up. And rolling the chin back to the chest. Left ear over left shoulder. Extending that right arm out to the side. Go ahead and look down. And look up. And bring the chin back to the chest, looking straight ahead. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale. Let's walk our hands out in front of us. Forward fold. Relaxing the head and neck here. Inhale here. Exhale. Coming back up. From here, I'd like us to leave our right leg out in front of us. And you're going to you're going to lean over towards the right. And you're going to bring that left leg behind you. So the top of your foot is going to be resting on the ground. Your toes are, like the tops of your toes are on the ground, so your toes are relaxed. All right. You might have to play with how far back your leg goes, like find a spot that's comfortable for you, but you should be feeling a stretch in your left quad. Somewhere on your leg, you should be stretching into that muscle. Okay, let's go ahead and lean into the right hand, and let's inhale that left hand up and over. So stretching into the side body. And again, you should still be feeling this in your quad. Good. From here, let's come up. Keep both hands up, and then we're going to forward fold from here. So now you're stretching more into your hips. You should maybe be feeling this in your right hip. Inhale here. Exhale, back up. From here, let's go ahead and extend the right leg straight out in front of us. So you're leaving your left leg behind you. Good. From here, let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Now you should be feeling the stretch in the back side of your right leg. I feel it a little bit in my outer hip as well on my left leg. Make sure the spine is nice and long. Flexing into that right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, come back up. Let's go ahead and bring that left foot to meet the right. Go ahead and gently shake out your knees. Good. And then from here, we're going to bring that left leg and we're going to cross it over the right. So that one that we just moved forward is going to cross over our right. From here, we're going to inhale our right arm up and it's going to come across the knee. And your left hand is going to come behind your back. You're looking over your left shoulder. Breathing here. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale, deepens the twist. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Go ahead and bring both legs out in front of you. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to bring that left leg to parallel in front of us. And now your right leg is going to come behind you, toes relaxing, flat on the ground. Maybe adjusting the leg. I do feel this in my ankle and like the top of my foot too, so you should be feeling a stretch there. Okay, from here, let's bring our left arm down to the side. Inhale, right arm up and overhead. Really trying to make an arch with your ribs, like really pushing them up towards the sky. Inhale here, exhale, coming up, arms up, inhale, exhale, holding forward. Breathing into your hips. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back up. From here, straightening out the left leg. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Trying to keep that spine nice and long. Inhale here. Exhale, come back up. Bring the right to meet the left. Go ahead and shake out your knees. And then let's bring that right leg across the left. Inhaling the left arm up. And exhale, bringing it to the outside of your knee. Right hand comes behind your back, twisting. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Both legs come out in front of you. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Maybe bending the knees here if your legs are feeling really tight this morning. Inhale here, exhale, coming back up. All right, from here we're going to come into pigeon. So you're staying where you're at. I'm going to turn my body so that you can see better. So from here we're going to come into that same shape as we did with our leg parallel out in front of us. Let's all start with our right leg being parallel in front of us. And we're going to lean over towards the right. We're going to swing that left leg back. And you're going to come up so that you're stretching into your hips. So I want everyone to look behind them, and your left leg should be directly behind you. And you want to make sure that your hips are that you're not sinking over to the side. You should be, your shoulders should be stacked like above your hips. So make sure that your hips are centered. And then from here, you're going to start to maybe lower onto your forearms. You might need to stop here or start to make a pillow with your hands. And then you can rest your forehead down. You're breathing into the right outer hip. Inhaling here. Exhale, pushing into your hands, coming back up. Okay, from here, bring the heel of your right foot closer towards your body. Just makes it a little bit more comfortable. And then from here, you're gonna leave your right hand out in front, and you're gonna bend into your left knee, and you're gonna swing your left hand around, grabbing hold, and bringing your heel closer to your body. You should be feeling this in your quad. Breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, release. I want you to sit into your right hip. And then from here, you're going to bring your left foot over your right knee. This is double pigeon. So you want to make sure that your shins are stacked. They should be straight out in front of you. And you want to make sure that your foot is to the very outside of your knee. Good. And then from here, you can start to lean forward. My hips are really tight. I'm not going to be able to go much further, but you may be able to like forward fold in front of you. Just make sure you're breathing into your hips. Everyone inhaling, exhale, releasing. Bring that left shin out in front of you. We're going to set up for pigeon on the other side. So you're trying to make your shin parallel to like the front of the room. Okay, so leaning over to the left, you're going to bring that right leg behind you. This side is going to feel different than the other side, most likely. So just checking back, make sure that your leg is coming like straight out from your hip, back behind you, that it's not over to the side. Good. And then from here, maybe walking your forearms down. Maybe staying here, or if not, making that pillow with your hands and letting your forehead relax. Inhale here. Exhale, start to push into your hands. So drawing that heel closer to your body kind of takes the pressure off of your hip. Then bending into your right leg. Put weight into your left hand as you bring your right hand back. And then drawing your heel closer to your glute. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Drop down to your left hip and swing that right foot onto the top of your left knee. Double pigeon on the other side. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, start to come forward as far as you can. So this isn't like comfortable seat pose. So let me explain this a little bit better. So your right heel should be stacked on top of your left knee, like to the outside of it. And that creates a straight line with your shin. Then your bottom leg, your left leg, should be directly underneath it. So my heel is underneath my knee. Okay, so I'm not in a comfortable seat where I'm like this and my foot is towards my torso. It's further out. So you should be feeling this in your outer hips. There we go. And then from here, you can start to lean forward. And maybe your knee is up really high, and that's okay. Just means you need to practice this more. Inhaling here. Exhale, coming back up. Let's just go ahead and bring our legs out. Getting ready for final resting pose. Spine nice and long. Palms facing up, coming down. One vertebrae at a time. Closing the eyes. Everyone looking up towards the ceiling. You want your spine to be straight. You want it to be long. That's why it's important that our head is looking up towards the ceiling and not over towards the side. Letting the body relax here. Just noticing how your breath moves throughout your body. Maybe trying to lengthen your inhales. Lengthen your exhales. And starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bringing any other movements into the body, maybe rocking your head from side to side or circling the ankles, circling the wrists. Maybe stretching, full body stretch, hands above your head. Everyone hugging their knees into their chest, rocking up and down the spine, making your way up into a comfortable seat. You should be able to sit more comfortably since we opened up our hips a lot. So maybe just kind of take notice of how your hips feel in this position. And let's all take in a deep inhale through our nose. Exhale out of our mouths. Deep inhale. Exhale. Last time, deep inhale. And exhale. Gently blink open your eyes. And peacefully make your way back to your tables.